Okay, RV lifestyle is changing, all right? Gone are the days like it was in the 80s when I had my first RV, where you could decide, we're going to go camping, and you just get in the RV with clothes and food and go down to your local membership organization, a site, and you get a space. Easy enough. There are always spaces. That's not the case anymore. Everybody and his mother wants to go camping. 11 plus million people in the United States have an RV. It's a lot of people. And there aren't enough spaces for everybody. If we're talking about true spaces, like RV parks, which I manage, right? An RV park has, in this particular case, only a small park. Only has 48 slots. There are other ones around here that may have upwards of 200. I've been in one in the past 2 months that was like 300. And it gets full. All these parks fill up, okay? But then there's LTVA, Long-Term Visitor Access, which is part of the Bureau of Land Management, BLM. And for $180 for the total of 6 months, from September 15 to April 15 anyway, 7 months, whatever it is, you can stay on LTVA. You just pay them $180 up front. And then you can drive down to South, which is one of the LTVAs, and do your sewer dump and get fresh water. You got trash at all the facilities. There's even toilets, not flushing kind, but dump toilets that you can like to see in national parks that you can use, for $180. That's the way that you actually end up having to camp, all right? You have to go somewhere where they don't assign a space. You just decide, this is my spot. Okay? And if you don't like your neighbors are annoying you or something, pick up, and you weren't the first one there, right? You really should just pick up your camp and move to another one. If you were the first one there, I'd still do it. It's like, whatever. Who needs these people? I mean, they're just your neighbors, and you can pick your neighbors, okay? But you got to learn to accept the fact that glamping, which is what it's called when you live in an RV park or when you're in RV parks, you've got all the amenities and all that. It's called glamping. That's not camping. That's glamping. If you're a glamper, this industry's changed and there's no room for you. Although they'll sell you the $1 million coaches. But then you got nowhere to put it. Whereas I've got a coach that I paid $15,000 for, and I can put it anywhere I want. Except maybe some of those places where only glampers are allowed, RVs that have to be under 10 years in age and look a certain way and stuff. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I like to be part of a group. It's kind of hard being by yourself all the time, So here I am in the office with nobody calling, nothing to do today. I've been watching YouTube videos and I thought, I really ought to say it's been changing, all right? It's better suited to those of us who really just want to move around from place to place, and we aren't looking for the pretty scenery and the wonderful resources and all that. We just see beauty in nature, and we're willing to be in it. Not a bad idea, actually. So, if you're thinking about getting into an RV and trying this lifestyle, understand that it's changed a bit, but so has America. All right? There's still a lot of America to see, a lot of pretty areas. And then there are areas that many of us end up in that nobody else wants to go in, and that's fine. That's why we're there. Because it's nice and quiet. We don't have to worry about those kinds of neighbors. I'm going to go. But I wanted to say goodbye for the final time today. I'll see you later.